Go. About to start in a few. Really appreciate everybody for jumping in. Shout out to all of the HBOs. Shout out to all of the SGs out there and the mods. Y'all holding it down. Cowboys doing their thing always. You guys know how this thing goes, right? Shout out to you Cowboys fan. 19-73. Run it back one more time. Let's go. Let the beat hit you in your soul. Let it marinate. The serenation get that thing going, baby. Jam on into the nation. You're listening in to Law Nation. Let's go. Come on. All right. Put me on the string, baby. Come on. Hey, I see y'all. Come on. Anthony, appreciate you for jumping in. Thank everybody for being part of this thing. Once again, my name is Law Nation. And hey, we're going to rock it out tonight. We're going to talk about these things that's going on with the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody knows that we are very cautious as it relates to the free agency during this time frame. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, you know. Things don't ever change. You know how this thing goes, baby. So unfortunately, fortunately, we can look at this free agency in two ways. Two ways. Remember this, Cowboy Nation. If you guys don't remember anything else that I would say to you all, remember this one.
You said Watson 09 against winning teams. What's Doc's record against winning teams the past 2 seasons?
Appreciate
I don't think
you.
it's any better.
Yeah, I got a snafu there for those who made a donation. They can contribute by saying their things. But shout out to you, Marcias. But here's the thing. Shout out to you, Jessica. Thank you for making a donation as well.
Sheagles won because of the trenches.
Yeah.
O and DL.
Yeah.
We only have been good on all recently when healthy.
Oh, my
Until we
gosh.
fix the trenches, we will be mediocre.
It's one of those things where it's the snafu because they still doing it. And get the donations in. While that's doing, let's play some music, baby. Let's get this thing going. Yo. Let's this thing jump up.
Lost Stephen Jones is the problem 2 years ago and now. If he had paid Doc 2 years ago, we wouldn't be in this situation. Want Stephen to just say my bad, thanks for all you do.
Let it rain.
Why are we comparing Brady contract to Doc's potential contract? You can move money around, build defense and draft and free agency. Come on, you all and need that solid one. God, you all.
Let's go. When that finish up, we'll jump right back in. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Really appreciate you guys for being part of this thing. Cowboy Nation, just bear with me while I set this thing all the way back up again. And we're going to do this thing the right and proper way. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. Oh, we love the donations now. We absolutely do love them. Shout out to you, Cowboys fan. All right, so in this article right here, of course, I know you guys already read this earlier today about the shout out to you, Todd. Per character. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, man, for making the donations to help elevate the nation of $10. Appreciate you, man, so much. And we will put that out there on the forefront, too. The Cowboys looked into this, and they want to retain these guys. Cedric Wilson, of course, we know Noah Brown is signed today, and then as well as Antoine Woods. They put pretty much a restrictions on these guys, so if somebody have to reach out and touch, they will have to reach into their pockets. Now, my thing is, I don't think that nobody would really entertain the ideal of Antoine, but it is one of those things to show love and adulations towards someone, as you guys can read along. And the link of this, well, you just go to the DallasCowboys.com to check out all of this good information. And my thing is, I love Cedric Wilson. I love the man's mindset, the skill set that he brings. You can line him up inside or out. He grew every single year. He used to be a quarterback in high school. So all of those things translate or transpose itself back over to the pros, which is good because you need somebody in a pinch that can find the soft spots in the zone and these sorts. Now, as for Antoine Woods, I actually appreciate Antoine Woods' skill set there, but only at a limited role. Let me say this again, only at a limited role, Cowboy Nation. Why is it a limited role? Because I believe in the hearts of hearts, he will be better suited coming in as a rotational piece opposed to being there full-time. And there's nothing wrong with being a rotational piece. I believe that the Cowboys really need to anchor in from the inside out. And in order for that to happen, they will have to make moves in the free agency. And where I was going to before I got off track there was in this free agency, there's two ways we can look at it, Cowboy Nation. Two ways. Let me pull up my chat box right here. Bam. Got so much technology going. Boy. And shout out to you, man. Let me show you some love here. Cowboys fan 19 of 73. Appreciate you for the $4.99 for your mind. Really appreciate that. And Todd for the $10, man. I really appreciate you on that aspect too, as all of this stuff that goes towards this nation and we help growing this thing. So Cowboy Nation, when we talking about just this right here alone, the two areas where we can look at this free agency, these are the two areas. We know that we are not going to be major moves in the free agency because that's just our core philosophy. I did a video earlier today on that. We're not going to move in that. That's just the way the Joneses think of free agent. They look at it like, hey, it's used cars, used parts. If I want to buy something, it's going to be something new, or it's going to be something that I crafted and I developed and I put together myself. Shout out to you, Jessica. Thank you so much for help developing this thing and helping me out on this channel. Really appreciate you. Shout out to all of the HBOs. A lot of people ask, what's the HBO? Helping a brother out. Appreciate you. So that's what HBO is. And SGs, that's the share gang right there. I like when people on Facebook group, they share this thing and they push it out throughout all of the nation. So here's my thoughts. On the free agency, the two parts, it takes two to tango. We know we're not going to be major movers, right? Or shakers. But other teams may be. How this can benefit us, and this is just the real deal of it, because we're not going to dance in it. We're not going to moonwalk. We're not going to tango. We're not going to do those things, right? Especially week one. And then let me say this before I go into that. What we do like to say is, hey, we made moves. We signed our own guys, right? So you see the Noah Browns, you see the Cedric Wilsons, you see the Antoine Woods, you may see Xavier Woods as well, and we can throw out other names of players. You guys saw the film session that I did of the Keezy, what's his name, DeMonte. Devontae DK from Atlanta, what have you, the safety, the free safety. Y'all saw him out there, and that may be up the Dallas Cowboys angle there, right? So we're not going to make moves, but what we can look at, teams that's drafting before us, if they make the necessary move to go out there and grab a free agent guy, hear me out. If they go out there and grab a person that's in the free agency, maybe, just maybe, in the draft time, it would change the course of their draft directions. And then maybe we can get a better draft pick. That's the only thing that I can hope for, right? Anthony Harris, he will be a dog for us, man. Shout out to you, Jay. Appreciate you for jumping in. I like Anthony. Jay, appreciate you for supporting the channel. Like. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it just brings all type of good stuff our way. Shout out to you, Uncle Charles, and shout out to you, who else up here? Floyd Day, HBO, baby, HBO special. So speaking of HBO special here, all right, so here's the course what happened today. Yesterday, of course, we all knew that was the Saints guy, one of the legends, one of the GOATs. We don't have to worry about him no more. Sin number 9 for the New Orleans Saints. We don't have to worry about Drew Brees. He's gone, right? He's retired. Shout out to him. All right, so the 49ers, they signed their running back or what have you, the fullback, to a 5-year, $27 million deal, which is pretty good for them. They got a dog over there. Dude can block, set up blocks, do a lot of things for them in and out. And then moving up earlier today, guard been signed for a restructuring deal for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys see that? And they need that staple piece, right? Whoever quarterback that they're going to get in the draft, it will work for them. Kelvin Zeitler, however you say this man's name, he signed with the Ravens there. And then we move up a little bit further. We're just going to go all up this list. Let me point out some notable names there. Brandon Graham, he's working on an extension for the Eagles. They need some help because they are under that cap constraint, so they're going to have to spread a lot out because I think they get $39 million of dead money, right? They can't even use. Am I right on that, Cowboy Nation? So it's rough for them. It is flat out rough for them. Shout out to you, Brandon. Yeah, appreciate you for jumping in. So they're working on an extension, and hopefully they can get something done with that. But here's my angle on this. I want to see their best. I want to look at the competition and say, okay, bring me your best. Bring me everything you got, Eagles. So if they work out a deal, that is what it is. I ain't worried about him. Outside linebacker, Golden, he stays in Arizona. Shaq Barrett, of course, that's old news now. They working out something. Shout out to Tom Brady for getting those deals done. And, of course, Pat, he's working out something. He's headed into the Carolinas. Of course, Romeo, y'all remember him? This kid, he signed, a 3-year, $39 million. And I want you guys to look at the tendencies of these contracts. Tight end, he signs a 4-year, $50. Blake Jarman like, dog, where my $50 million, right? But it is what it is. There's one of our guys that played on this team, Cam Irving, not Newton, but he's with the Panthers for a 2-year situation for $10 million, so $5 million a year, and the guarantee. What's the guarantees out of that? $8 million. That's just not a bad contract for him. Just type in $8 million, right? And just think about it. If you can get $8 million playing a game, he probably not even see the field. Shout out to you, Leslie. Appreciate you. We need Earl. Well, before I get into the details of Earl, I got to say this. Hell no. I'm trying to be polite with it because what happened here, the moment we sign Earl, he will be suspended. Let me just be keeping it real. Just type in Earl Thomas, TMZ, match those two things together, and you'll see what happened this past Christmas. It's under the radar now because he's not on the Dallas Cowboys, for crying out loud. But if you type in Earl Thomas and type in TMZ, type in Christmas, and then you will say, nah, dog, we ain't going to mess around with Earl. But shout out to Earl, though. Shout out to the Thomases that we share the same last name. Different results, though, right? Nose tackle. Patriots agreed to a 2-year deal. Look, I want you guys to pay attention to the Patriots. Watch how they move. They moving quietly. Real G's moving silence, right? You know what I'm saying? So they don't make no noise over here, man. Cowboy fan 91, shout out to you. That's when the Cowboys started cooking, baby, in 91. Then 92, we was like, baby, we ready, baby. I like that name. He says Earl is done. Jay, what's up, man? Get KZ or Harris or before even we call ET, yeah. Let's see. And this is no bash Earl Thomas session. You know, if he comes on the team, I'll do. Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look at Earl Thomas. You know, I will do a film on him and call out the cons, the pros, the good, the bad, the ugly, and all of those things. As an orchestrator of a defense, you will still need a key piece, especially in this style of defense. Think about Dan Quinn. You got to have that single high, and you got to have that mindset to call out the actual defense, and you want your free safety to be able to glide and flow with the linebackers, making sure that the gap integrity is there. And if he got the foresight, he got to really come down and feel. He got to be able to have the cutback lane responsibilities. And in a pinch, when you're talking about just safety in general, it's simple but yet complex. A lot of people like to put a lot of ties to it and say, oh, man, it's hard playing in the National Football, which it is. You know, I'm not there. But the rudiments, the fundamentals of it, still, you got to keep everything in front of you as a safety. Too many times last season, I saw number 25, not going to say his name, but he wore 25, and it looks like he only gave 25%. And he had his back turned. Like, what the F, man? You the safety, fam. Your back should never be turned. You should be backpedaling from here to China, you know. But, you know, that's a story of a different day. Story of a different day. I know that we joked and made fun of the KZ kid getting ran over by Ezekiel Elliott. But everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, know at least he met him in the hole, right? He met him in the hole. He didn't whiff. He didn't turn sideways. He was a little too high, but at least he met him. Like, hey, hello, how you doing? He got knocked the F out, but at least he met him. So that was given 100%. And sometimes you're 100%. An ant can never tip over an elephant, but at least the ant tried. That's all I'm saying. And and number 25 for our team, it's too many times we seen that brother flip, run the opposite way. I say, whoa, what you doing? Your back turn. So we need, yeah. Akeem says we need a strong safety. We got one out of Donovan Wilson. He can play a little strong safety. I do like him at the free too, but positional flex, those type of things, if you think about it, it could be nasty because your high-low safety, they can do a lot of mind effery. You know, trying to keep it PG-13. Do a lot of mind effery if you got a guy that can flip his hips, trail cover out in space, got good recovery speed and keep everything in front of him. And if he can play both, man, that would be nice. But DeMonte, you're not going to put him inside the box, especially at 5'11", 174 pounds. And there's nothing to do with his weight because we see the honey badger play down inside, but the honey badger's built compact, built different, just like Earl Thomas, built different. Law, you ain't worried about his Achilles? According to sources, Pro Gamer, appreciate you. Thank you for being part of the show. But according to sources said, you know, that he's 100% healed at this point. But nobody's 100% healed, but they said that he will pass his measurables. Here's where you can get him in the bag. Here's how you can put him in the bag, Cowboy Nation. Contracting. Contracting says it all. If injury of said Achilles, you know, all guarantees are voided, you know, or if players not able to play 30% or 50% of the, of the first contract year, all is avoided. Only 3 million of the 13 million is guaranteed. You can do a lot with that. Leron says, man, look, let's go get JOK at 10. Yeah. I like JOK, but he don't mean a hill of beans. I'm going to say this again. He wouldn't mean a hill of beans if you don't have a front. That brother, he'll get thrown right out of the club. JOK, he doing all of that stuff at Notre Dame. He's doing it, But as soon as a 330-pound get to the second level, hey, y'all know how it is. Right now, I know some of y'all in the chat can throw the best hands, right? Y'all can throw them hands. But until that big boy do this, when he grab you, and your eyes do like this, it's over. Hey, as soon as they grab you, man, you're gonna be, let me see where I can find it. As soon as they grab you, here you go. As soon as they grab you. But you can be throwing them blows. You're like, man, I'm getting all into the guts of this dude. I'm beating him down. He can't even stand. But as soon as I believe I can get Shaq. I believe I can give Shaq with one of those 1-2 pieces. I promise you, I can give Shaq a run for his money. But as soon as he grabbed me, you might as well play the taps because it's over with. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. and that's the issue. Is shedding and disengaging with linebackers, especially in this modern day time. You can get skinny and squeeze and get small, but as soon as they grab you, it's over. So that's why you need a big boy. As good as people say Ray Lewis, when he played the game, I would like to see Ray Lewis without Haloti Ngata, right? Without Tony Saragusa, without Sam Adams and all of those big boys up front. He can run around and play freely, baby. Oh, it's over. So we don't want that to happen, Cowboy Nation. All right, so the Steelers extended, they even extended their GM. How about that? That made news today. Who else we have in his news right here? Was it Roberts, linebacker, Gruger Hill joined the Texans, so he's going to get beat down over there. All right, so 49ers re-signed Jason Verrett. I like Jason Verrett's skill set there. He's pretty dope to me. Always find he's another guy that's a baller, right? Always find himself close to the ball or around the ball. So the 49ers did a good job with that. Rams placed a first-round tender on Darius, Williams. I don't think that nobody is going to give up their first. But it is what it is. They put it on them, so they think highly of him. Judon. Okay. Hey, see? Real G's moving silence over here, baby. A 4-year, $56 million. Oh, Bill Belichick was like, oh, okay. Oh, the Buccaneers are going to win. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Okay, all right, cool. All right, I got you. Let's see what we can do now with Cam Newton. And here's the thing is with Cam. Shout out to you, Darryl. Appreciate you, man, for jumping in. Here's the thing is with Cam. So many people talking bad about him, but let him get a whole off season. Let him get a whole workout regimen with the Bill Belichick, and he going to show him like, hey, these are the plays, right? These are the plays that I know what they're going to run. I'm just joking. Jalen Mills, 4-year deal. See these little 4-year deals. What's going to happen in 4 years? In and out type of deals, right? All right, Jets agreed to terms with Jared Davis. Okay, well, that ain't bad. Okay, Dolphins. Okay, shout out to the punters. Chiefs reached an agreement. 5-year, $80 million. Okay, they need some help. They need some help with that offensive line, right? It is what it is. Let's see. the Lions cut somebody. The Browns boosted up their secondary by adding John Johnson. So, oh my God. This is news to me because I didn't even know that he's gone now. I'm glad I've read this because I would be saying like, yeah, the Cowboys may need to take a real good look at John Johnson, right? So he's gone. He's gone to the Browns. What do y'all feel about that? What was the deal? Was it worth $33 million? The news is not all the way out on how they broke down that contract yet. So, hey, it is what it is, huh? So he's gone to the Cleveland. Cleveland, low key, they got Grant Delpit, right? They got Grant Delpit. They got Greedy. They got what's the other cornerback that they got? Is at the tip of my tongue. They got defense. They got some guys, some pieces on defense. They got a nice front. So the Browns, there should be no excuses, right? They can run the ball well, pretty well, and they can pretty much play good defense. So we'll see how all of this stuff works out with them. Shout out to John Johnson III, though. He was one of those guys that I would say, man, come on, Cowboys, at least bring him in for a cup of coffee. But this first week, this opening week, maybe, just maybe, see how this thing goes in the draft. Now the Browns can be looking at a safety and be like, nah, we don't really need that safety. Nah, we don't need that cornerback because we worked out our deal already in the free agency. So it may be better for us in the second round or better for us in the third round. You see how all of this stuff can work out, and we got a slew of picks. Shout out to you, Tony. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, this is Leron. Yeah, the Browns defense is going to be dangerous. Yes. Oh, and shout out to all of the stars, man, people who contribute on the Facebook with the stars. I really appreciate you all. I turned the notification off because my notification is stuck in limbo. It's giving me notifications of people who made donations 10 years ago. But I really appreciate it for all of the people who put the stars out there. Grant Delpit would have been nice for us. Brandon K. Horry. Yeah. I like Grant Delpit, but I don't think that he would have had a first year like Trayvon Diggs. Now that we're looking at it, give me still Trayvon Diggs over Grant Delpit. My thing is with Grant, and shout out to him, shout out to the LSU kid, is okay, let's see how his mental capacity will jump back. And see if he'd be ready to be a dog this year. But the Browns are quietly, and it's good to see a team like the Browns. They was hungry last year. And I always say, can you keep that same energy for this year, right? Right. Browns will be the Browns. It's from Hip Hop, 19 of 93. Boy, our Cowboys were cooking then, baby. Live like 93, baby. Boy, we were cooking then, baby. Jaguars began to tackle the defensive line needs, securing a 3-year deal with Roy Roberts Harris. Too many first names for that guy, but shout out to him. Lions bring in Jalen Reeves. Okay, shout out to him. Defensive lineman Wise, that's Daniel Wise, brother, agreed to terms. Big boy, nice to have him on that team over there. The 49ers agreed to a 2-year deal with Sampson. Okay, shout out to Sampson. Just don't cut your hair, bro. Former Cowboy. See, this is the craziest thing of it all. Y'all read that? Can you see that on the screen? Former Cowboy Malik Collins stays in Texas, agrees to a 1-year deal with the Houston. I thought he played with did he play for the Raiders last year? Shouldn't it say former Raider? You know, look at this. Can you see this, Cowboy Nation? You see how they use our names for clicks? Y'all see that? Let me know if y'all see that on your screen. Let me just see if y'all can see that, you know. And Mark Ingram as well, okay? Former Cowboy. You know, like he just had an off year. Like he said, you know what? I'm going to eat my oodles and noodles and I'm going to stay at the house. He might have. I don't know. I didn't watch the Raiders like that. But they say former Cowboy. You know, shouldn't it read former Raiders. So all of those people who say, no, man, you can't use Cowboy Nation, it's Raider Nation. Well, why they didn't use the Raiders name then, right? Malik on the Texans. Yeah, he's on the Texans now. I think the Raiders released him. But if he had to play something, didn't he? Did they release him week 1? I'm going to have to look up his stats and see what he did with the Raiders, It's crazy, though. And what was the deal? 1-year deal. See, they can't keep Big D out of their mouths, right? They said, oh, the website is hurting right now. We need to talk about the Cowboys. Oh, I get it. Just put former, Cam Sutton returns. Okay, shout out to Cam. Whoa, Cam. Chargers land Corey. Okay. Jamal Williams, he is exploring free agency. Jamal Williams, to me, I love his change of pace running style. He's a bruiser. He's nifty, good feet. I mean, he runs through the echoes of the whistle. I like Jamal, and the Green Bay Packers will probably miss him. Although Aaron Jones, he signed that big mega contract deal, but watch, Jamal was a good change of pace back, a bruiser type of guy, nifty and stuff like that. Shelby Harris, okay, 3-year contract. What's the money talking about? 3-year, 27. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Saints agreed to an offense. Okay. They need to help out whoever quarterback going to be over there in Saints land. Their GOAT is gone. All right. Terrence Brooks, I meant to say. Okay. All right. Okay. Yannick Ngakwe. Okay. Come on, Jones. Let's pick up Harris. He gone, Jay. Is Casey Hayward still available, former Charger corner, Florida? I think he is. I think he's still available. All right, so let's look into this. I'm almost finished with this list. Leonard Floyd, he'd get a 4-year deal. Let me just zoom through that. Linebacker to Joe Thomas. Shout out to the Thomases out there heading to the Texans. Oh, so now they just trying to so when Eastside Harold come over here, we're going to say, hey, man, all they trying to do is reinvent the Dallas Cowboys over there. They got Joe Thomas, Malik. Who else they going to try to grab, right? Ronald Darby, okay. Shout out to Ronald Darby and those ankles, right? 3-year deal. Okay, or Achilles, whatever he tore up. All right, so let's see, and of course, this is the top of it, I believe. No, Gronk. And Brady will be back again. Philip Dorsey, okay, to the Jags. Urban Meyer, Nabs, Carlos Hyde, okay. He's just trying to recreate that deal going over there. Corey Davis, okay. 27 million. Okay, not bad at all. Let's move on. Devontae Brooks goes Bookers. I can't read tonight. He goes to the Giants. Let's see. That's a pretty good deal with the Michael Davis. Okay. Titans agree with. Oh, how about that? Bud Dupree, what the money looking like? They didn't put the money in there. Y'all let me know in the chat what the money was like, Nice signing with the Jets. Shout out to you, man. Remember Worley, the pros, the POS, laugh out loud, went back to the Raiders. The Raiders. I didn't know that. Shout out to Worley of the Worlds, right? Bud Dupree, y'all know the money aspect of it. Y'all put that in the chat, the money aspect of it. Let's see, Philip Lindsay. He had 1.5 good years, and then, all right, but he still got it though, I believe, and they got a tender on him. So let's see what he gonna do. The Jameson Winstons of the worlds and the Hills, we'll see what they're gonna do with the Jets without Drew in the way, right? Jets agreed to Carl Lawson, okay, to deal with Carl, okay. Would y'all like to entertain Carl Lawson? No. They agreed to a deal. Okay, I thought that he was on the street. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. 3-year, $45 million. Oh my God. Yeah. Right. Oh wow. Kareem Jackson. Okay, they had the club option on him, so he signed. Oh, well, yeah, okay, Kareem. Who else we got over here? Trey. Shout out to Trey Day. See, this is the thing. These two right here is at the top of this list far as today's, because it's still today. All right, so this is the top of that list there. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Look, that's a big signing for the Washington team. And Dalvin Tomlinson, the Vikings really had like 2 quarters. You know, that's all they had left in the free agency money pool. And they figured it out. Last year, they was like pretty much playing on $1 million at the cap. They was like right at, and I'm being generous, they had like literally 50 cents over the cap, you know. That was how much they was really operating out of, and they still was able to sign Dalvin Tomlinson. So that lets you know, man, if you really want to get something done, you figure it out. So the Vikings agreed to a term, what it was, a 3-year, 4-year deal, upwards of $27 million, something like that. So that's Dalvin Tomlinson, or it could be a 2-year deal, I believe. 2-year, 22 or something like that, $1 million. So we'll be taking a look and seeing what the Vikings going to do. But the Ryan Fitzpatrick situation, how do you guys feel about Ryan Fitz going to the Washington team? Because if I'm Washington team, I'm still looking in this draft, and I'm still figuring out ways to really look into it and say, all right, how can I do this right here? Still draft the quarterback. But in return, look at this thing and say, all right, cool. Let Fitz be a bridge guy. Appreciate you. HBO Stelios, appreciate you, man. $20 holla. Sup, Law? Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Go Cowboys all day, every day. Appreciate you, man, for making the donation to help elevate this thing. Stelios 300, man. Appreciate you. I got it. When y'all be doing this, man, this is for everybody.
This is Sparta!
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for helping me out, man, growing this thing. HBO specials over here. Dak's still sweeping them. Yeah. Hey, we should have nothing to fear, right? We shouldn't be worried about Fitz. But my thing is, the brother is going to release. He's going to release that ball. You got Scary Terry. You got Logan Thomas. You got this other kid, I believe. Oh, my God. He was a big boy. He was just killing us last year. I think his name is Sprinkler or Sprinkly or something. My God, his name is at the tip of my tongue. But we're going to have to really look into it and say, okay, all right, defense, be ready. Because their defense, they're going to pin their ears back. And we can't allow the Washington team to get ahead of us, right? Yeah. Somebody says, let me see what you say. Sherman or Casey. Give me Casey. Give me Casey over Sherman. But I know that a lot of people like Sherman because of the philosophy of the defense. And Sherman's a little longer than Casey, right? They're about the same age or what have you. But give me Casey Hayward, and I'll just figure the rest of the stuff out down the way. But David says he loves Fitzmagic. Gets to throw those picks to Diggs. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. When you're talking about a gunslinger, right, and you put a defense behind the gunslinger, that can always be a dangerous recipe. You can win by it or you can lose by it. You see, and I'm not saying that he is Brett Favre, but when you look at the teams when Brett Favre had the defense, they went pretty far. That's how the only time they won the Super Bowl when in the 90s, late 90s, because they had that good defense. And then, of course, they had a solid running game behind him, and he was able to propel that team to get to the Super Bowl. And when he went to the Vikings land, they had that good defense. So it could be in that same mold there. And let's see how the defense jump back, though. Jeremy Sprinkle. Yeah, Floyd, appreciate you, man. That was that kid name, but it's Sprinkles. He was sprinkling all over us, baby. I said, who's this guy? What, he wear number 89 or 19 or something like that? Big boy, high point the ball, bringing it down. And he was just making play after play after play. And I was sitting like, man, that guy sprinkles. He's sprinkling. Law, but they have to have a 4 lineman front, Yeah. We'll see. No, it's not that, man. Culture need to change. Okay, so let's talk about the Cowboys. This situation could still be a good move for us as far as the free agency is concerned because of the fact. Hold on right quick. Give me one good second here. We'll play this right here.
Bruh.
Give me one good second right here. Got something floating around on my face. Intermission, baby. Oh, I got it now. I got it. All right. I had a string for my headband. It was tapping me on my face, and it felt like something was crawling on me. I was like, man, what the world is this? I was like slapping myself in the face. I said, what is this stuff? Oh, my goodness. Had it ever happened to you? Like, you feel like something crawling on you? Be like, man, what the hell? I had to get it off me, baby. I had to get it off me. I said, man, God dog, it's a little string. And it will scare the hell out of you, something crawling on you like that. So it's a brief intermission. You know how it goes, Cowboy Nation. So Antoine is from Jay, Hot Boy Woods. He can go to, okay. Let's do this then. Let's do this. Okay. How y'all really feel about Antoine Woods? How do y'all really feel about Antoine Twaka or Barbecue or Hot Boy or whatever? How do y'all feel about big number 99? Melissa said, play that again. Watch, we can play it again right here. Here we go. How y'all feel about Antoine? Huh? Come on. Antoine, how you feel about Antoine, right? Let's have that beat kick in. Oh, come on. Hey. Come on. Big 99, Antoine Twaka Woods. He sit in the middle. Big Antoine Woods. I don't want to see him get folded up like a lawn chair anymore, man. I don't want to see Big Antoine 99 get folded up. I like him more so as a rotational guy. I do. And my honest thoughts of it, I like the energy that he brings to the table. Everybody kind of fall in suit when he makes a play or what have you. Keep that cat. This is from Stelios. So a lot of people are saying, Antoine, keep him, Joshua says, McKeever says, Lord, don't try to rap, man. I'm going platinum over here, boy. I'm going platinum, baby. Skipping all through the other series, going straight platinum. The CD is coming out early May. Late September, that's when my CD is dropping, baby. But so we gonna have him on his team again, and shout out to Justin Hamilton. He's one of the guys from my hometown, Natchez, Mississippi. I like what he did. I like what he was able to do when he was able to see the field on a short period of time. So let me see. Let me get this thing. Boy, this thing on my face. God dog. Let me just rip it off. Hold on, let me rip it off. Y'all give let me play this right quick. Y'all bear with me. Bye Woods. I see you, Jacob. Yeah. DJ Law in the house. God dog. I thought I had got it off me. Y'all know. Haters gonna hate. I feel you, fam. Come on. All right. That's a very short intermission right there. All right. Boy. All right. So, Antoine, I don't want to get him out the paint. I just want to be able to see if we can, help him out a little bit. 12, 18 snaps a game. Would that suffice? 12 to 18 snaps a game. At the high end, maybe you do 21 to 22. On the low end, 10, right? So that's the snap count for him. Not bad for a big boy. You want to get that big boy, keeping him going, right? So move him to the side. I see Jay Lombardi says Juju is whack. Juju Smith-Schuster. Look, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I like the kid. I like Juju. I like him as secondary receiver. I don't like him as a primary receiver. I don't think that, and then his antics are crazy. That would be somebody that the Cowboys would probably really would like, right? Can you imagine Jerry Jones' marketing ability and these sorts of things, that what he would do with him, right? It will be one of those things where it can create a certain, I guess, a certain impact to the team or for the team. So I'm not going to get really upset if the Cowboys ever decide to do a Juju Smith-Schuster, right? But I like Gallup over Juju, right? But that's a story of a different day. How do you guys feel about Noah Brown? In your hearts of hearts, how do you guys feel about Noah Brown? NFL announced it. Look on Twitter. What did they announce? Rocky? What did they announce, Rocky? Let's see. Because oh man, come on, man. Ain't no way in the world. Rocky, they announced. Look at Rocky over here. Rocky Balboa, breaking news, Cowboys signed Jadeveon Clowney to a 2-year deal worth $34 million. Yeah. Oh my God, man! You good to go with that one. Yeah, you good to go. Now, do we like Jadeveon Clowney? Yeah. It would be a situation where as the Cowboys, you can look at it, okay, you got 2 D-Laws now, right? Same level of production that you can probably get from those guys, and you put them on both sides, right? Yeah. I like Gallup too. Brown, been a reliable player. Brown is the type of player. Brown is the type of player that that we can say, all right, cool. If you look at Brown's ability to look at this game and say, all right, in a pinch, if you need somebody, a big physical guy that can line up inside or out, high point the ball, had very good promises coming out of college, but he just never lived up to the expectations and on the pros until last year. He started to show us something. And it's been one of those situations where we look at it like, yeah, it would be nice. SoCal says, what's up? He says Clowney is whack. We need some of that. We need some that won't take plays off. Okay. Rocky Balboa. Rocky. Shout out to you, Rocky, though. That is a good thought, though. I like what you did there. Like, you take your hopes, your love, and adulations and say, okay, Cowboys sign, like Cowboys sign Malcolm Brown. You know, breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. We're here live on Law Nation Studios at 11:50. If it was any news that would have been broken like that, you would see 105 and all of those things on. But normally they'll do it in the morning time. The Cowboys need to trade for Hunter from the Vikings. Like, Hunter is pretty good from the Vikings. I like his skill set. I like his ability. Big boy. He played the opposite side of the other guy that we had on the team last year that went to Detroit. What's his name? Y'all help me out. Help me out with his name. Had to stare, never blinked. His name is tip of my tongue. I think that we okay with that. Maybe Leonard Fournette. Nah, Bill Belichick. Appreciate you, Bill. Appreciate you. Better late than never. Asmodeus. Appreciate you. He one of the HBOs over there. Griffin. Yeah, appreciate you, Cal. Yeah. Griffin, you know. He played on the opposite side of Griffin, Hunter. He's a bull rush guy. Not a lot of bend, but he got a lot of good bull rush ability, power, just demolish the one-on-ones. Our issues with the front four on the Dallas Cowboys side of the spectrum is being able to defeat your one-on-ones. Like, we know D-Law can defeat his one-on-ones, right? Right? We know that he can do that. And when Gregory get hot, he can defeat his one-on-ones. But the problem is, it's like, well, we double team the edges and we leave the one-on-ones into the inside. Nobody winning. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, Twaka. Beat your man. Squeeze, compress, seal that gap, man. Don't try to get up the field too quickly. Understand where you're going. And we saw a snippet of what this team can look like in like 2 or 3 quarters when Gallimore had a one-on-one to the inside. They're like, Gallimore, come on. We ain't going to even worry about him. And he was eating. He was pushing that pocket back. He was. Yeah, Lord, appreciate you. Yeah, Dak is back. Yeah, Horn is better than Surtain and Farley. This is from Jay. He said it, right? You know, my thing is with the DB class, look, I got to say this, like, Grand Prairie's own Jeff Okudah, oily hips, great in transition. I mean, he can redirect, one of the better cornerbacks that I've seen, right? Coming out of college last year, didn't really see too much out of him, right? And I'm telling you guys, sometimes it's a stage, whereas it's a transitional stage, whereas sometimes your stuff can pop, and it depending on what type of system you get going into. Just like everybody high on JOK. But before JOK, last year, it was Isaiah Simmons, right? People were like, man, Isaiah Simmons, man. Play inside, can cover, trail, good hips, good transition, can pop you if needed to, you know, physical specimen. I mean, he just won everything that you can think of. And he made one play last year. But my thing is, when we looking into this draft, what we got to do is we got to be hesitant on giving them the crown too soon, and we got to be hesitant on talking bad and ill of them, right? But with the J.C. Horn compared to the guys, what Jay Lombardi is saying, what J.C. Horn does differently from Patrick Surtain and Caleb Farley is that you can pick him up and say, all right, give me some inside slot action, okay? Oh, you want to play on the right side? Give me some right cornerback action. Give me some left cornerback action. Can you play free safety, man? My safety is down. And let me get some single high action. Can you give me some box action, man? I need you down inside the box. Oh, can you just take out? I just want you to cover the tight end on this deal, you know. And I seen Patrick Surtain Jr. or is he the second or something? You know, Patrick Surtain. I seen him when they went up against Florida, and they said, okay, Patrick, all right, for this series, for this down, can you just be on the side? Can you be on the side where Kyle Pitts is on? And all I saw was a flame. Burnt the kid. He burnt all of this the secondary for the Alabama team. 7 receptions for over 120 yards and a touchdown. Could have had 2 tubs, But I get it, right? That's what Kyle Pitts of the world do, right? I mean, the kid is 6'6", 245 pounds, run like a gazelle. So many people look at Kyle Pitts and say, but that's not going to translate, Law. That's not going to translate to the pros. I seriously doubt it, because people are so fixated on he's just a tight end. Oh, he's just a tight end. No, the kid started off being a quarterback. Why is that important, Law? Because they can find the soft spots in the zone. They foot mechanics. They understanding the philosophy and what's the mindset of the quarterback, right? And then he transitioned because he's supposed to have been a wide receiver in that particular area, but they was filled with wide receivers. We lacking in this department. Can you give us some tight end action? Can you gain about 10 pounds? Because he was frail. I looked at his earlier tapes, and I said, man, Kyle Pitts, damn, he need a sandwich. Somebody make him a sandwich, man. Somebody make that brother a sandwich. A sandwich. And Thomas Garrett says Kyle Pitts ate up Surtain. So Surtain, at this point, on the low end, he can be a Mo Claiborne. And there's nothing wrong with Mo Claiborne's skill set. It was all in his mind, right? On the high end, he can be Tre'Davious White, the kid that played for the Bills. That's how fickle this draft can be. But I'm not trying to put any salt on Surtain because he can go to probably one of these. He can go to the Patriots and be like, hey, y'all see Surtain, that boy brawling out over there because they will ease him in slowly. They understand how to work with those cornerbacks. It just depending on where he goes to. But if he goes to a boo-boo team and everybody like, look at Pat. He sucks. He just how it goes. Jacob says, Law, let's please not mention Kyle Pitts at 10 ever again, right? And here's my last battle cry of it. If the Cowboys, this is the operative word, if the Cowboys have him high on their board and that's the best player available at the time, then dog it. They better roll with the best player available. Don't get too cute and say, well, we like this guy, and then every time you see Kyle Pitts versus the Cowboys, you see him get, you see that thing get all worked out the wrong way. But, football is a circular situation. I'll take Barmore. This is from K Money. K Money. I'll take Barmore at 10, but I would really like to just trade back. Make sure we get him. Christian Barmore is a late first, maybe mid second round guy. Mid. And it just depending, on where teams value a guy that he's really not that solid against the run, but in passing down situation, get on up there. Scoot, get upfield. And there's rooms for where he can grow. I'm not going to put no kid in the box because every year, ain't that right, making money. I see your dog, money making mall. Appreciate you, dog. Every year there'll be a guy that's in the 4th or the 5th round. You be like, hey, man, where he come from? Man, what happened to why we missed out on him? And this year's draft and last year's draft is such a fickle situation because what we are doing, and let me just be real with you guys. Can I speak freely? It's hard. Shout out to you, Sadiq with Charles. It's hard to evaluate. It's hard to evaluate players. It's hard to evaluate players on this level due to the simple fact that they may be playing against a team that's not 100%. They may have players or coaching staff that set out. So now you're looking at not true one talent versus one talent. You're looking at one talent versus another team's third round talent or third talent, So there's so much room for ambiguity due to this pandemic that you really don't know who's really, really the dog. You might have kids that was playing last year that was timid, got family issues that was going on, things that uncle passed or cousin Pookie and Ray Ray passed away due to the pandemic or not being able to travel going back home, and they got a lot of that stuff going on in their minds. So the draft this year and last year is really, you can't really grab a hold to it like you really supposed to. And the scouts, instead of sending 10 scouts to this area, they only send 2 now, right? So it's so many things. Jay Lombardi said it's a huge gamble. So that's why the free agency period is so important. And that's why when you look at this draft, you got to be able to hit good. You can't miss, but you got to look at it like, oh, my goodness, this could be really going on, that we thought that this guy was at this level. And he's really not, because that game that he had the 3 interceptions, the 2 forced fumbles, is because of the opposing team. The opposing team didn't have had the assistant coaches out there coaching the team, or the opposing opposition. It was against threes, if the third rounders or the third grade guys or whatever you call it. The warm up guys, right? Dallas did sign the long snapper. He made the Pro Bowl, I believe. That means that the other guy may have played his last down, or this could be straight up competition, right? LP Ladisor, shout out to him, but something about to set on him, something about to set on him. Law, are there any defensive ends at 10 or in the trade back, no lower than 15, make an impact? I don't trust Gregory long term. This is from Gerald Evans. Everything about Randy Gregory that people don't trust is this right here, Cowboy Nation. It's gone. It's gone. He can literally I'm looking for it. He can literally
smoke weed every day.
He can literally, and the repercussions won't be there. Now, the off and on streaks that he had, my thing is due to the other stuff. It's due to
smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I think that the kid can really just grab hold to this particular defense and just get the level of consistency together. Is he a hothead? Do he make some bonehead plays at times? Yeah. But his production, the way that bend, the way he get off to the edge, he going to be all right. I think that the kid going to be all right. You have nothing to worry about. It's like a Kuna Matata now. He can just do whatever he want to do out there. And he can blaze the quarterback and blaze that grass coming around the corner, and he can get there. And think about this. Last season, I was saying, man, you got to wait till his player legs get up under him. Remember, first 4 or 5 games, he was out. He couldn't play. He couldn't even practice, couldn't participate with the team. Some crass news like that they have, or ruling that they have with that. But now he can be with the team. He can be with the facility, work out, doing OTAs, training camp. The kid going to be all right. I think that he probably finally get his 12 sacks. And I just me just talking. It is. All right, Cowboy Nation, I done stole enough of y'all time, man. I really appreciate you all for being part of this station right here. Man, please, Gregory is straight. Yes, Asmodeus. Yeah. So don't worry about him, man. Cal, appreciate you for jumping in. Thank everybody. This stream will also be re-uploaded on the Law Nations page, but on the YouTube side of the things. But I really, really, really do appreciate each and every last one of you all. Shout out to the sponsor for this show, Stelio 300. God put weed on this earth for us, for you and me. hey, for Stelios, man.
Smoke weed every day.
Appreciate you, Stelios. Let's go. And nobody, it's no more.
Shame.
There's no more of that, right?
Shame. Shame.
No more of that, Cowboy Nation. Let's rock on out, man. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Be sure to continue to support the nation with this right here. Sharing the videos, liking the video. It does something special to this channel. And if you want to contribute, I do have the Law Nation's merch store. It will be in the description box. I would post it there, but they don't, they don't like me when I post it in the description box right now live. So after the video is over with, you guys can see it in the description box there. And look, let's take advantage. I see somebody said take advantage, man. Let's take advantage of this off season. Let's get ourselves healthy. Let's figure out this pandemic. I want to be out there in Oxnard. I want to see y'all beautiful faces out there too. And I think Jerry Wine Jones said the same. He want everybody to be out there in Oxnard. So it's about a 2-week deal there. So all of y'all contribution support me and my family to get out there, and I really appreciate that. Shout out to all of the stars, those who donate through the stars. I'm thinking of a unique giveaway on the Facebook side. I love y'all on YouTube side, but I gotta reach out to my Facebook community and give them something too. So I got another blanket that I'm gonna do a giveaway with. I know it's getting warm, but at least inside your homes, you guys can wrap up with your loved ones in Cowboys gear. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. I really appreciate you all. Let's continue to grind and shine. Let's play this one. Yeah. Watch how that flute come in. It's like a flute come in there, and it always get me going. Yeah. I love it when that flute come in. Sadiqua. Jacob, I'm going to give y'all a shout out, man. Doc, appreciate you for jumping in. Asmodeus. Stream, appreciate you. Raiders, shout out to the Raiders, man. Shout out to y'all. I can't wait to go down there to see that stadium. The stadium that Jerry is building. Believe it or not, his company's building. Shout out to your Stelios again. Thomas, Jay, Cal. Shout out to everybody on the Law Nation page. I don't know y'all names, but y'all gonna be watching it too. So Gerald Evans, shout out to all of the late night warriors, everybody that's holding it down. Floyd Day, appreciate you. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Shout out to everybody who got their bread, their paper, notification gang, all of the HBOs and the SGs out there. Really appreciate you guys. Hey, write this down, Cowboy Nation. When the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Watch how the thing come in. That's the part right here. Watch it. Watch how it just come in. It just does something to me. Watch how it comes in, baby. That beat is just so hard. Yeah. Come on, rock with me. Detroit J.E. James, appreciate you. Y'all put down where y'all from. I love it. Shout out to everybody who rolled those clocks back. Trolls and Roaches, Stelios for the $5 holla. Oh, Bama fan. There you go. Here we whoo. Come on. Hey. Say ain't no party like a cowboy party, 'cause a cowboy party don't stop. Hey, come on. Abbeville, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee, Nevada in the house. I see you, Hartford. Appreciate you. Connecticut, Oklahoma in this thing. Hey, we riding, we jamming out to the nation. I say, hey, baby, what you listening to? Law Nation. Oh, why you listening to Law Nation? Oh, because he be on that mic, huh? He be shouting out HBO, Jersey City. California dreaming. South California. Oh, South Carolina. Appreciate you. Houston. Shout out to you, Norris Blue. Bama fan, Huntsville. Roll Tide. But Hell State, baby. And J State, Jackson State. D, I love you. That's my alum right there. Shout out to Dion Prime holding it down. Let me put the kid in. Nick the kid. Come on. Y'all jam on out. We out of here, baby. Really appreciate y'all. Y'all have good dreams. And hey, let's dream about that 6th Super Bowl ring. Bam.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. No, G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the domain just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my life.
Said I'm young, but I move like a veteran, baby.
I'm just warming up, wait till I
watch how this beat come in. Come on, kid.
Hey. Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna
get you a ring, baby.
Your pockets dull, run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really is
Monday night jam. Let's go.
Phone ringing and I tell him it's
Tuesday morning now, baby. Let's go.
Freeze, photo, please, no photos.
We on fire, baby.
Please, no photos. I keep giving game away.
Give the game away, baby.
I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days.
Get paid on rainy days, baby.
I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was for sale. Heard it's on the market for the low. Who the realest, we might never know. All this acting, you gon' play a role. Give you the world when they sign you
Michael
up. Try you out and then they line you up.
Appreciate you.
Now you're looking hungry, ribs are touching, need some food. Now you're all on live acting surprised, but you was fooled. Boy, get out the way, it's been a day, now you're old news. Now you got the pen and pad, you're trying to take my moves. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me.
We out.
Peace. I got wifey on bling and she freeze. Photo, please. No.